Hi, guess what? It's Saturday morning. It's 9 a.m. and I am in the garden. So I've decided to do some journaling and it's beautiful. It's like 23 degrees in Toronto this morning. So of course I brought my water and I am busy journaling. I have to journal every day. As you know, I journal. I have tons of things to journal about. Here's my water, so I'm ready to begin. Hello, Shirley. I'm outside. I'm journaling today. So I have to write in. This is my download journal where I write about things that I was want to put away and leave it there. Hi, Nadi. I did a TikTok live, but I didn't know how to save it, so it never saved, but it was great. I enjoyed doing it, so I'm going to try it again. So good morning. Thank you. So I got up and I dressed for the day, had a lovely shower, and I decided, you know what? I'm going to dress for the garden as usual. So here I am, and I am going to write in my goals, but I have my download journal. As you can see, it's full of all sorts of things happening in here. So my going to write about my goals. Then I'm going to write my gratitude journal. It's not the same. It's a one I have had, so I have to use it up. And then this is my book of proof. I have to finish writing in my book of proof because I have a new one that I wrote, but this one has all these pages, so I do not waste things, and this was given by a friend, so now I have to write my book of proof. There's always proof of something happening in your life. That's wonderful. So if you haven't journaled today, make sure you do your goal setting journal. This is my angel book. Isn't it perfect for an angel book? In this book, I talk to my guardian angel and I would say, good morning, how are you today? Thanks for taking care of me and watching me through the night and stuff like that. Whatever. I believe in angels because that's what I do. So if you don't believe in angels, you don't have to do that. But I do because they're always there guiding you and helping you. So in this book, I did some meditation. So in my download book, I would write about the meditation. So today is the 5th month, the 21st day, 22, and it's 9:05 a.m. So that's how I do it. People are asking this question all the time. So I have to just write a few things, and it's going to be, I had this meditation and I was sitting inside. I normally do that indoors. And then something, I'm not a lefty. You're just sitting upside down. I'm not. I only do lefty. I know I write left. Sometimes when I'm really tired, I will start writing with my left hand. But I have to be tired. My hand will just switch. I had this meditation and guided to go outside. I was still in pajamas. And then I realized it was so warm. So, of course, I said, I'll do the rest of my journaling outside. Instead of doing anything else, I went immediately, had a shower, got dressed to the nines. I put perfume on, and I turned around and I put makeup. I said, you know what? What's the point of saving all this thing? And I have a long dress on. So the dress is kind of to the floor. Let me see if I can get out of my swinging chairs and show you what my dress looks like. So if I'll go to the mirror, as you can see. So if you look in the mirror, and this is me in my dress in the mirror. Can you see it? So the dress is to the ground. There's water spilled on it. So that's, somebody asked about the mirror yesterday when we did the ladies' night. Somebody said, why the mirror in the garden? This is a feng shui garden. So that's why the mirror is in the garden. Yes, so a long dress, and I will go watering the plants with it. So this is what happens when you are with me in this crazy life that I live. If you ever wonder about me, you know now that I do that. Everybody thinks that because you must have seen me writing with my left hand. Perfect for the garden. I know, isn't it? So the guidance was to get outside. So I always follow. Remember I said to you guys that you always must follow outside. And I did. Or not follow outside. Follow the guidance that you get. I miss your garden and the hammock. I know I have to put the hammock out. My nephew said, you see, you have to come this summer to try the hammock. You are so beautiful. I love the yellow. I know. Isn't it nice? Thank you for the compliment. I love the dress. It's a... I think I got this a dress band or something like that, or I don't know, $15 something it cost. It wasn't much, but I look for the unusual. So in my angel journal, what can I see? Look at how many pages, all about the angels. It's a beautiful book. My friend gave this to me, and so today in my journal for the angels, I'm telling you what I do so you understand what to do when you're writing. So I'll say good morning because it's still morning, right? My dear guardian angel, it's like you're talking to a friend. Everybody wants to know what I do. That's why it takes all those hours to get myself ready in the morning. That's why I'm up at 4:30. My dear guardian angel, thanks for your guidance yesterday and throughout the night. I'm looking forward to a wonderful day with your guidance. So there you go. So that's what we say. So that's all you do for your angels if you want to do that. Then I get into the gratitude journal, which I have to complete because it's still fancy. They're all usually gifts because everybody know I write rims and rims. So what are you grateful for today? So now your gratitude journal, remember, everything has a date. So today is May 21st, 22, and it's 9:10, and you can say where you are, sitting in the garden, and you can describe that if you want. Now, when you're going to write your gratitude, you go, I am. I am is the most powerful 3 letters you will ever say. And then what follows is the thing that locks it in. So I am happy. So it's the moment, right? Happiness in the moment. And grateful that I followed guidance and I am enjoying being outside. Simple. Because you have to acknowledge what happened. You see? So I would write, some days I write 10 things, but today I'll just do one with you guys, and then I'll move on to the goal setting journal and the book of proof. So you must write at a minimum of 5. They take 2 minutes. 2 minutes. And it doesn't have to be any big earth-shattering thing. I could have written, I am happy and grateful, listen to this one, that I did my first TikTok live. So I'm not going to say I messed it up, I lost it. I'm not going to say I did not save it. I'm not going to say I did not know how to end it either. But I did it. So I'm giving myself, I'm happy and grateful I did it. Now I know there's maybe a special way to end it. I'll go figure it out. I'll ask for help and somebody will tell me. So when you're writing gratitude, you write about what is good. I'm happy and grateful I did my first TikTok live today. Got it? So another person will say, although I didn't save it, although I didn't know what, you don't do that. You just be happy and grateful for what was great. So Nadi could say, I am happy and grateful I did I host the Tessa Marie show last night. And so that's what she can put. Now, there were some technical difficulties. There's no reason to talk about them. The idea was to host it, and you did it. So that's what we have to understand when we are writing in our gratitude journal. Be grateful for what it is. Another way of writing gratitude, for example, I could put this phone on a selfie stick and walk around and look for things to be grateful for. So I could turn around and say, I'm grateful that all the roses are having nice, healthy, young leaves. I could look at that. I can look to say, I got all my vegetable plants. And you can walk around and be bold and say, I am happy and grateful I found this. I'm happy and grateful I do that. And gratitude is important. The louder you say gratitude, the better it is for you. Because gratitude said out loud prevents you from thinking of what is not ready already in your life. So the more you concentrate with your mouth open, repeating gratitude, the more you stay in the moment and you are not thinking of what is not in your life yet. So that's why it's important to do your gratitude. I write gratitude and then I recite gratitude throughout the day. After the morning blessing, I say, I'm so happy and grateful I got to do the morning blessings today. And I'm saying that, and just like the same voice, the same amount of things, and I'm walking. And that is what you have to do. Now, let's look at the goal setting journal. So this is the goal setting journal. As you know, you have at the top, those of you who have the actual goal setting journal, you know the day, your name, the date, and the time again. Always, every time you use a page, you write it. This page is used, I'm going over to the blank page and I'm doing that. Now, I had given you guys an assignment to do about all the negative things and the contrast. You can do that in your goal setting journal, and this is the kind of page you would do it on, where you can put what is not so great and what you prefer to have. So that one line, so let's say you're writing, you know, a word. I have to stop using no or negative words. And on the other side, you'd put, I am saying yes in a positive way to everything. That's how you keep going. So back and forth. So my friend said, can you go to the movies today and to see a movie, and you do not want to see that movie? What you get into contrast is in the future, you remember to say, I would prefer to go see this movie, or I'd prefer to go to the art center. I prefer to go to the museum. Your answer should never be, I do not want to see the movie. That right away is pushing an antagonistic attitude out there, which you maybe do not want to see. So your best thing is to say what you prefer. And that's what you do also in your book of proof, in your journal. So I have to write my story, my thing. It's going to be too long, so I'll do it when I'm done. I just wanted to show you. Then the book of proof. The book of proof is easy to do because it tells you in the book of proof, you have the date. Do not forget the date. And you can also write the time. So do not forget to write the time. It's almost 9:18, something like that. And you go, today, I observe the proof. Remember that. Today you observe the proof that the law of attraction and gratitude is working in your favor, and you now have this or that in your life. And that is part of my morning ritual. These are all things that I write every day. So I would find what has changed between yesterday and today, that because of gratitude and law of attraction working in my favor. I found out how to do the live on TikTok. I'm going to just put that. I was able to go in and did it, and I saw people and I got new followers, and they told me, one of the comments was that you are 96% had more interactions than people with the same amount of followers like you. 96% higher. So that was nice. And at any time there were 50 people watching, and how much interactions, and how many followers you got. So that was great. So that is how you have to choose. Thank you, Nadi. This is how you have to choose to keep. Like when you did the live last night, I did the live. I said I would. You have so many things to talk about on that 1 hour. I told Tessa Marie I would host the show, but I got stuck in traffic. So you can say, I am happy and grateful. I got stuck in traffic, but I was still able to host the show. So that's what you have to do. So I just showing you guys what you put in your book of proof. I'm happy and grateful that Tessa Marie, the law of attraction and gratitude is working in my favor, and I got to host the Tessa Marie show. And that is all, because I asked you to host it. There were other people, but I just asked you to host it. So that is your gratitude journal. But in the book of proof, you have to say, I give credit to law of attraction and gratitude to get me to come out there and have a good time. And I smiled. And you stayed the course. The traffic was bad coming home, so you did it from your car all the way home. You weren't the driver, but you were still able to do it, and you had people interacting with us, and we had a really fun time. So you have to give credit to the law of attraction and gratitude to make it work for you. And in your gratitude journal, you have to say, I am grateful that I did the Tessa Marie show. Do not put, although I had technical difficulties. Just say, I'm happy and grateful. I hosted the show last night. It was a blast. So every little thing, I'm happy and grateful. In spite of being on the road, I was still able to do this. So that is something to be grateful for. So that's what you do with your gratitudes. And your book of proof, you know what to do. And your goal setting journal, you can now say, that was one of the things you wanted to do. You did it. and then go back to your goal setting and see what it is you haven't paid attention to, and make sure you pay attention to that. So this is all we did today. So I hope that was amazing. So that's my morning. So I'm outside. So now, as you saw, I have a long floor dragging dress, but I'm not going to take it off. I have to water the plants or fertilize some of the hanging plants. As you can see behind me, there's some pink ones. So I'm going to go and do it in the dress. I have my hat here because just in case the sun comes out, so I put my hat. And if you look at the hat, I decorated it with brooches I no longer use, and this dangling lady on her leg, she's funny. So that's one of the things I attach silly things to my hats, and a butterfly, and Kimberly would be in heaven. So I put them there and the thing, and my friend gave me the hat. And of course, because I wear makeup, you do not want to see the front rim. It's just like this. So hi, Angelina. So yes, so that's what I do. So anyway, I'm going to try TikTok again sometime. Maybe tomorrow I'll try, because you know me, once I try something, I have to do it right. And I didn't get it. But at least they gave me numbers. I have 96% more people, or whatever this thing said, than people who have the same amount of followers in there. So that is a good sign. And I got followers. So I'm going to try it again. I don't know. I'm going to just do what I do. I have the best time enjoying doing things like that. And that's why I wanted you to see. So when I say to you, I wake up at 4:30 to get everything I need done. Now you can see how many, that is just the books, the writing that I do. This is my downloading book for the day, where I download all my thoughts. And of course, this is my goal setting journal. And then this is my gratitude journal. And this is my book of proof. It has to be finished before I use a new one. And this is my angel acknowledgement to my angel for the guidance I received. So that's why I wake up at 4:30, and by 5 I have already exercised and I've drank a liter of water while I'm exercising. And at 5 I have hot water with lemon, so like 2.5 cups. It's a big cup that holds that much, and I have that at 5, around 5 o'clock, 5 after 5, something like that. By the time I turn the kettle, do that, then I start being grateful with my mouth. He's not yet in there. So I do 5 minutes of praise and thanksgiving. So I praise the Lord, praise you, Jesus, thank you, Lord, glory to you, hallelujah, hallelujah, praise you and glorify your name. And I say that for 5 minutes. I set it on my watch. Then I go back. The second 5 minutes is grateful. I do 5 minutes of gratitude with open words. I speak it out. So I'm grateful for my husband. I'm grateful he was in my life. I'm grateful to have my wonderful children and grandchildren. I'm grateful for my followers, my friends on Facebook, people I've never met who are so kind to me. I'm grateful for my health. I'm grateful for friends and neighbors. So I'm grateful for the lady who comes to clean the house, the one who helps in the garden, the people who cut the grass. And because you can have the money to pay them and not find people to do it. So I'm grateful for all of that. They're grateful for the handyman that does work that I need done in and out of the house. And I am grateful for my siblings. I'm grateful for everything. So that's 5 minutes of outspeaking gratitude. And then I'm Catholic. I say a decade of the rosary. So I say 10 Hail Marys. And then I start talking to the guardian angels, and Michael watches my going out and my coming in. To protect me from making me think before you do something so you don't hurt yourself. Archangel Raphael is the doctor, so he heals you where you ache mentally, emotionally, so you ask for healing or guidance for that. Archangel Jophiel is beauty, outside beauty, but she helps you to think beauty, to act beautiful, to do that. So you ask for inner beauty, so that even in your writings you're beautiful, in your words you're beautiful, your thoughts are beautiful. Then the angels that guide you with writing and reading is Archangel Uriel, Metatron. These are angels, archangels. And then Oriel is the angel of nature, so she helps you to sow good seeds in your mind, just like you sow good seeds in nature. Archangel Salvaphon take your prayers and your prayers and your ask to God, clear it. Archangel Chamuel helps you to retain your brain, your ability to think and to keep your brain healthy. And then there are twin angels, Gabriel, Raguel and Ramiel, and they repair relationships that are broken in family. You ask for their help to repair broken relationships amongst your family. And the Archangel Azrael is the angel of sleep, so that you have a good sleep. So you talk about how you slept and stuff like that. And then, of course, I told you guys, I'm Catholic. There's something called the Ministry of Angels, and the Ministry of Angel is the angel that will come to you immediately as soon as you say, "I need help with this." The first time I did it, I had some man doing a washroom, and yeah, the Archangel lessons is great. They're amazing. And you don't have to be Catholic to believe in angels. We all know everywhere in the Bible they talk about angels. They talk about Angel Gabriel coming to talk about Jesus' birth. And Angel Gabriel will help you to speak properly, to take your words out to the world, to just like to take the news, good news out to you. So the Ministry of Angel, the first really act I saw, this man did not want to separate the old toilet to put it to the front for it to be picked up. He was, listen to me. The man was able to take it from the basement bathroom and brought it outside and left it at the back of the patio. He looked at me and said, "I cannot take it to the curb. I cannot take it apart." But the fool could carry it upstairs attached, but he couldn't take it out apart. He couldn't take it apart because he didn't want to. So I just looked at him. I said, "Whatever." I never fight with people like that. So I just ignored him. I said, "That's fine. It's okay. It will get to the curb. You watch." So then I looked at it and I said, "You know what, Angel, Ministry of Angel, I need an angel. I need help with this." I went downstairs. I found the wrench and I took the wrench and I loosened the nut, and it was loosened in like 2 seconds. I don't know how come he couldn't do it, but I got power from the angels to do it. I picked up the tank, took it to the curb, picked up the toilet, took it to the curb. And the next day, the fool came around and to do something, and he said to me, "Oh, you got it to the curb?" I said, "Yes, me and the angels." And he looked at me, "Angel?" I said, "Yeah, when you haven't seen them walking around, they follow you wherever you go. So if I were you, I would be good in this house whenever you come here to work, because the angels are watching you." And you should have seen his face. He went like, boom. And he's Polish, from Poland, and they're predominantly Catholic. So he knew what I was talking about, and he went, bang. He's never been the same since. When he comes to do something, I still have him doing it because he does some good work. And when he starts talking, I say, "Andrew, the angels don't need to hear you, so let's just get the work going." And he just said, "Okay, Miss Tessa. Okay, Miss Tessa." So anyway, so that's one of the reasons why we talk to our guardian angel. We are born with them and they never leave us. So guys, thank you for taking a little bit of your time with me today and to see what I do. You like the Archangel lesson? It's great, amazing. It's nice to know about things you're not accustomed to. Even if you don't have people who believe in angels in your life, you should always have something that you, like a warranty in your back pocket. "Oh, I know about the Archangel. I'm going to, things are not working. I'm going to call an angel of finance to help me. I'm going to call an angel of cooking. I need to make a recipe to figure this out. I need to call an angel to help me discipline my children. I need some help. I'm doing this alone. Show me what to do with my children. Show me what I should do to help my children." And you ask. Just ask. And say, "Guardian angel, I just need help." Or the guardian angel for my sons or my daughters, please help me to help them. Nobody has to know that. You do not have to go to tell your friends who don't believe in angels that you're doing that. You do not have to. You keep it to yourself and you keep practicing. And those same people who would criticize you for doing that are going to say to you, "Oh my goodness, your children are so wonderful. I didn't expect that. Oh, you would never know." And I get that. I get so much of that. I get that because, when you have sons, everybody thinks, well, your daughter, the worst that can happen to a girl, she's going to get pregnant. That's about it. But boys, you do not know where this can go. So if you have the power and you understand the guardian angels, choose 2 guardian angels for your son. My son, I just happened, his sister named him, so therefore he has 2. His names are 2, St. Thomas and St. Michael. Are his protection. They are his patron saints. But you can choose a patron saint for your children. You can choose a saint and say, "Please be with them." To just, all you say, to walk with them, be them, protect them when I'm not around. Ask the guardian angel. They have one. You maybe have no name for it. But ask your guardian angel to say, guardian angel of so and so, please be with my son, my daughter today. Be with them, be there with them, because I am not always there with them. It takes 2 minutes. They don't have to be in your sight. When you're hugging them, bless them. Say, I hug you in the name of the Father, the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. So what you practice, they will learn. All you can do is do your best. So if something happened and it's not the best, you know what, Tessa Marie? I did my best. I did my very best. I gave my all to my children. And this is where I am today. So remember that. And I have kept you guys. Love hearing your passion. Thank you, my sweet. To journal. I inspired you to journal more. Journal. It takes, this is a lot, but I do a lot. Even if you only journal once, Angelina, every day, it's going to be good. You'll find a lot of difference in your attitude. So I'm thank you for you guys watching, and I appreciate all those who dropped in and dropped out. I don't even know what time we started this. I've been talking for maybe an hour because I did a 35-minute TikTok live and I can't find it. Isn't that funny? Better luck next time. And so take care, people. I'll see you. I'm going to get the hose, put my chapeau on, which is my hat. For those of you who don't know what a chapeau is, get the hose and go and do the garden. So thank you so much for being the amazing and wonderful you. I love you, and I'm passionate, yes, because I love helping you to succeed, all of you. I just want you, think about it. I want you to say at 76, oh, I'm so happy I heard Tessa Marie, because it has sustained me and brought me to this point in my life where I rock it. Because, guys, I am rocking it, and I love my life. So you have to love your life and rock it. Have a wonderful Saturday. Love you. Bye, everybody.